What's up, Internet? This is Mike at Clarington Kia. Behind me, we've got a 2019 Hyundai Elantra with the sun and sound package. We're gonna go take a look at this amazing commuter car. All right, so this Elantra is a GL model with the sun and sound package, which gives you a really nice power sunroof as well as an upgraded sound system. We're going to get into that when we get on the inside of the vehicle, but what we're going to do today is take you on an exterior and interior tour of the condition of this Elantra as well as some of the great features on the vehicle. So what is underneath the hood? We have a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. It's going to give you absolutely fantastic fuel economy if you're on the highway, in the city, daily commuter, or just, to the GO train and back. Whatever the case is, this 4-cylinder is going to give you great fuel economy, but also some really good horsepower. Now, looking up front, you can see the really nice looking headlight design here. We have the LED daytime running lights. We've also got fog lights down below. And then take a look at this nice big front grille on this Elantra. Now, I'm going to zoom in on any dings, dents, chips, anything that I can find to show you the condition of this vehicle. You don't have to keep your eyes peeled, but just looking at the front end of the car, it looks in fantastic shape. Not even seeing really any stone chips up front here, so that's great news. Now, as we come around to the side of the vehicle, you get a nice side profile shot. This is a good size sedan. It's not a full-size sedan, meaning, like an Accord or a Sonata, but it is a smaller sedan like a Forte or a Civic, but still lots of room in the back for adults and kids. I'll show you that in just a moment as well. Now, we also have these nice 16-inch alloy wheels on this Elantra. We've got turn signals in the side view mirrors as well. And then you can see this really nice looking metallic paint here, right? That blue really pops off. Coming around to the side looks really nice. I don't see any real big dings, dents, scratches. Just keeping my eyes peeled to see here if I can see anything really, but no, it's in nice shape. Coming around the back, we have the nice tail lights here, and then Elantra all the way across the rear trunk lid. We have a rear view camera, of course, there. And then the gloss piano black finisher down here with the license plate frame looks nice. Even the lower diffuser here, very sporty like on the Elantra. Now, if I was smart, I would have opened up the trunk as we walked by it, but I'll get to the trunk in a second. We'll just do that one little tour around the car one more time. Passenger side in really nice shape as well. So the exterior of this vehicle is just really top notch. I mean, I can't fault it really anything. I'm looking for something, but no, it looks fantastic. So let's go pop that trunk. I'll give you a quick look in there just to show you what kind of room we're working on. Now, on the door here, we've got the button here because it is a push button start as well as a, where's the trunk popper? Trunk popper, help me find it. Trunk popper, usually did, there it is, I'm dumb. It's right there on the floor, I knew that. Yeah, it's got push button start and the proximity key. So in the back here, you can see tons of room back here for groceries, cargo. You could probably make a trip to IKEA even. You got the split folding seats as well. And then we've got the floor mats inside. So lots of room there. Speaking of lots of room, so I've moved that driver's seat all the way to the very back position. You can see there's still lots of legroom here for passengers in the back. Seats in the rear are in nice shape. Everything looks nice and tidy back here. No rips, tears, stains, or burns. And then in the front seats, so there is a, power sunroof up top, right? Now there is one thing, if I was gonna fault the vehicle, there is a slight smoke smell. There's also a small, little tiny hole in the passenger seat there. Now that, we're gonna get that repaired. So that won't be here, hopefully by the time you see it. But there is a slight smoke smell in the car. So there's a couple of things that we do to the vehicle to help eliminate that. First and foremost, we change the cabin air filter. So the filter that runs through your air conditioning and heating, we change that out to get rid of all that junk that might be caught up in there. We do that with every vehicle, but with a vehicle that might have been smoked in, you definitely have to do that. We also interior detail the car, including the headliner, so that way a lot of that smell will come out. And then we use a ozone odor eliminator in the vehicle, and that really helps take all of that smell out of the vehicle. And then of course, just with time, that odor will really fade down and hopefully just disappear entirely. Now let's hop in to our Elantra here, and there's a couple things I want to talk about before we really get into the meat and potatoes of what we see up front here. So the safety features on the Elantra are actually pretty incredible. So let's start off with what we see here. So we have blind spot warning. So up here in the side view mirror, you can see the little emblems right there. It's kind of hard to, it doesn't want to focus on it, but you see right there, there's our blind spot monitor, right? So that's a great feature to have. We also have lane keeping assist here. Now I have trouble focusing again. Lane keeping assist, which is fantastic. So the lane keeping assist, what that does is it sees the painted lines on the road and will keep the Elantra inside those lines and alert you if you're starting to drift out of them. Even if there's only one line, it'll actually do that too, which is really kind of neat. And we also have forward collision warning. So, and emergency braking, I should add. So as you're driving, if you get distracted maybe with the radio or kids in the back and the traffic or something is slowing down in front of you, it will recognize that, alert you, and then also apply the brakes. Can even bring it right to a complete stop if it predicts a collision is imminent. So that's a nice safety feature to have as well. Automatic headlights, of course. Let's flip that back. So some of the great safety features on the Elantra that's included in this vehicle are those. Now on the steering wheel here, we have our volume and radio controls as well as our Bluetooth controls. We have our cruise controls on here, and then we have the menu system for our onboard computer screen here. So you can see if it wants to focus, having trouble today, 131,412 kilometers on this Elantra. As you can see, you got a digital speedometer here. We've got our normal, sport, or aggressive driving modes. Our average fuel economy, 6.6 liters per 100. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. We've got our overall trip computer here, and then back to the speedometer. Now, if you hit the menu button, this is where it shows you some of the active driving assist features. And then here we go to settings. And then again, you can change a lot of the settings on the vehicle. So really pretty neat there. But yeah, as far as the safety is concerned on the vehicle, absolutely fantastic features. Then the fuel economy, 6.6 liters. I mean, that's pretty darn impressive. Now, speaking of impressive, looking up front here, so we have our nice touchscreen display system. And first thing I got to point out is Apple CarPlay Android Auto is on board. Simply plug in your cell phone and it will change this entire screen to mimic what is on your phone, like Apple or Android or whatever you're using. Should be Apple, but if you're not, that's okay, no harm. But what that's going to allow you to do is a couple great things. So first and foremost, it's going to give you access to your onboard navigation with your phone. So you can use Waze or Apple Maps or whatever you're using, and that's fantastic. And the second best thing, or possibly the first, depending on how often you use it, is it will allow you to reply to text messages using your voice command. So that is so super important because obviously distracted driving, huge issues, and it also faces a lot of fines and demerit points and suspensions and etc. So keep your phone out of your hands, use your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and reply back to your text messages using your voice. That's kind of my PSA announcement for you. Put the car in reverse, and we have a nice clear rear view camera as well. Now, let's say you don't want to use your Apple CarPlay at the time, no problem. Go to radio. We've got AM, FM, XM satellite radio, Bluetooth audio streaming. All of your digital music is going to be available just through your phone through Bluetooth as well. So no need to worry about that. If you want to not plug in your phone for a quick drive down the grocery store, you're still going to get access to your Bluetooth and audio that way as well. We've got the push button start over here, our heating and air conditioning controls. We've got the USB input for your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a couple 12-volt chargers and auxiliary port. And then a really nice feature is heated seats and heated steering wheel, and of course passenger heated seat too. But we've got heated seats and a heated steering wheel, the leather wrap steering wheel up top. And then you can see the sport shifter here at the leather wrap shifting, and the drive mode button here to change you from sport, eco, and normal. And then last but not least, we have our nice key here that needs a battery. That's why it keeps on saying there's no key. But nice battery with the trunk popper, proximity key for the push button start. But yeah, I mean, this 19 Elantra GL Sun and Sound package, great condition. The exterior is fantastic. That nice blue paint, 131,000 kilometers. This is a great find from your friends here at Clarington Kia. So you can visit us online, claringtonkia.ca, or in store in Bowmanville to purchase this fantastic 2019 Hyundai Elantra GL. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you either in store or online.